Hi everyone, welcome to SMUBE's campus podcast, Say What You Want to Say. So in this series, we keep the conversations flowing and the vibes always grooving. I'm Shu Yen.
And I'm Yiying.
And we are your hosts for today.
Okay, so welcome to this year's first episode of SMUAlive, everything about traveling. So, Shu Yen, now that summer break is ending, I'm quite curious. Have you been to anywhere recently?
Oh, good question, because I literally just came back from a Guangzhou trip with my mom last weekend.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, but like, it was really very hot because it's like summer, right? And then I thought like, I was used to the SG weather and I could deal with like the China summer heat. But
That's like every Singaporean
yeah,
ever.
but no, the humidity is actually on another level.
Oh my gosh. But what was the temperature there? Was it around Singapore weather or was it slightly lower than that?
Actually, it was like around like the 29, 30 that we're usually quite used to here in SG. But it's just really the humidity is so bad, right? Like every time I walk, like I sweat dripping down. It's so gross. Yeah.
Have you been to anywhere else?
Actually, okay, not more recently, but literally in January, I went to Taiwan with my friends.
Oh, me too.
Fun fact, I saw this girl's like friend's YouTube vlog on my TV in the hotel room, and then I texted her like, "Girl, is this your friend's YouTube channel?"
And I replied, "Yes, that is."
exactly.
And then she was like, "Oh my god, we are literally in the same place."
"Oh yeah, because we are like basic. Then we go to like all the same place, like Jiufen, Shifen,
Taichung, Taipei.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't go there though.
Oh,
we went
you
to Taipei.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you went to both.
No.
Is this how I find out?
Yeah,
During
this
the
is how
live
you find
stream?
out.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
you thought wrong this whole time.
Oh my gosh, I feel so misunderstood.
Lol.
Okay, but yes, I went to Taipei and Taichung as well, but I did went earlier than her, which is how she found my friend's vlog. But I went during the summer around June, July area. And fun fact, we went to the exact same area in Jiufen. She has a picture in her camera roll. She sent it to me, and I was like, wait, I have the exact same picture. So I sent it to her, and she was like, wait a minute, we are literally in the same place. Classic
Right.
Singaporeans, guys.
Basic lah.
Yeah, basic.
And like, also one thing I felt was that I feel like the weather very like really actually like affects the vibe of
it
the
does.
trip.
It
Because
does.
I was just like thinking about my January winter trip and my July August trip, and then I was like, whoa! Like I didn't know the weather played like such a big part in, you know, the vibes.
So what was the weather difference for your Guangdong and Taiwan trip?
It's quite big actually because like Taiwan it was like 16, 17, so it was like very nice, like a very good break from Singapore's weather. But Guangzhou was literally just like intensified SG, like you know I said earlier lah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, but mine was actually quite a huge difference. So when I went to Taiwan, the weather was actually higher than Singapore. Yeah.
No way.
Like, I went to Taiwan in really its hottest season.
Oh, like
So
peak of summer.
Yeah, so Singapore
Okay.
was like 27 degrees, right? Around there. Taiwan was 30 to 35 degrees every day.
How did you
It
survive?
was so bad. I
shit.
was sweating.
But was it humid or was it just
but
like hot?
It wasn't that humid, but it was really hot. I think I got sunburned every
No.
day just from walking under the sun.
It's the summer sun. Yeah.
But I did go to Korea, so that was last December, and Korea was really cold.
Yeah,
it was December,
Korea's winters are quite brutal.
right? And I was in 2 degrees weather.
Oh my god.
And there was one time it went to negative 8 degrees.
Did you go during like the cold snap?
It was really, really cold. I almost died on the streets cause I didn't cause I didn't want to bring my puffer out. And that's the thing about traveling in cold weather, right? Like you have to bring a lot of things. You have to bring first your inner layers, then your jacket and more jackets and more puffers. And the thing about Korea, right, is that its subway and its public transport is really heaty. Like they have the heater on 24/7. So
yes, and the temperature difference between inside and outdoors is very, very big. Yeah.
so the moment you enter the subway, it feels like you are in a sauna.
yeah.
But the moment you step out of the subway, you feel like you are in some freezing desert. And that was one major gripe I had with my Korea weather. Because even though I was sweating in Taiwan, it didn't feel like a hassle to take off all these layers and then put it on again.
That's true.
Yeah.
So then, do you think your next Chengdu and Chongqing trip in December will be the same? Or do you think it will be like a bit warmer?
Fun fact, I've heard from my friends that China's winters are even worse than
No
Korea
way.
winters.
Like actually like negative double digits.
Yes, and the winds are much stronger.
Yikes.
So I am quite scared, but I mean, it is my hometown. So
Oh, wait, I didn't know that.
like, I guess we are all finding
Oh,
out new
yeah,
things
yeah.
about each other today.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm not from that specific city though. I'm from another place.
Oh.
Yes, I'm from Zhejiang area.
Oh,
But I'm not from Chongqing lah.
Okay.
Actually, fun fact, are you able to handle spicy food?
It really depends. Like sometimes if my condition is good, I can. If my condition is not good, I can't. Yeah.
Because the thing is, I can't handle spicy food.
Oh, good luck in Chongqing
and
then.
my entire friend group cannot do that. So we are not sure how we are going to survive Chongqing, but we are going to do it.
Yes.
Yes.
So then, because you just shared about your upcoming trip that I'm pretty sure you're like very excited for. So what do you think is like the difference between traveling with your parents and your friends? Since we kind of both have like experience with both.
Okay, I feel like traveling with friends, perhaps, because we are all a lot more young, we might be able to stay up late in hotels and, have more fun, have more late night talks. Whereas I suppose with your family, with your parents, they might want to be at home, sleeping, be in the hotel, be in bed by 10.
Oh, yeah.
And you miss out on a lot of nightlife.
Oh, that's
right.
true. That's
Do you
true.
agree with that?
Actually, yeah, I do. Because at least with my friends, I feel like my favorite part of the trip was to like crash back in the hotel. Because we sleep at like 2 a.m. and then we just do like stupid shit. Like, I remember on my Taiwan trip, like I used my friend's Instagram account. They would just comment on like random Instagram reels and we just giggle until we got a noise complaint.
Oh.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Wait, you got a noise complaint?
Yeah.
In Korea?
No, in Taiwan.
Oh, in Taiwan.
Yeah, then after the person knocked, right? And then my first instinct was to open the door. But my friends was like, can you not open the door? Like, so we just like let the person knock.
Is your friend an avoidant?
No, but actually they thought about like our safety. It's like it's better if you don't open. But I didn't. I was like, shit, I need to own up to my mistakes now. So but then, because we didn't open, then they just went straight to the front desk. Then we got a text in Chinese like, guys, can you please lower down your voice? Because there have been complaints of your room being too loud. Yeah. So then it's just like different vibes. And I feel like with friends, we tend to like kind of see what happens as we go along the way. But I feel like personally with my parents kind of need to know like what we're doing at every time and sort of thing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also regarding navigation.
Oh my God, yes.
Do you think you have more responsibility with, navigating and planning when you travel with your friends as compared to, with your family?
Like I think with my family, I tend to be the one that's responsible for the navigation. And when I look so stressed, right, they don't even bother trying to act like they want to help. But then at least with my friends, right, we kind of know like, oh, you've navigated this and that. Okay, maybe it's my turn to do it now. So like, is it the same for you?
No, actually, I feel like my parents are quite responsible.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
So I'm really happy that, I'm really glad that, I have responsible parents who are,
more willing to do the navigation and stuff.
Yeah, because to be honest, I am really bad with directions. I'm not sure about you, but I have to put up my two hands.
Left or right.
Okay. I have to do it. So I am really bad with navigating, and I am glad that, I have my family who are able to do that for me. And as for friends, I feel like I tend to attract the same type of friends as well.
So all of you are bad at navigating?
More of my friends are good at navigating because I attract
opposites attract.
Yes,
Okay.
Exactly. And yeah, I'm just really bad at it.
Okay, then that's good. That you always have someone to go and do the navigation for you.
That's the thing. But when it comes to traveling with friends who are equally as bad as me, it becomes a hassle.
Headache lah.
A headache because we are like, oh, it's this direction. But it's not. Let me just turn 360 degrees.
Like everyone's like huddled over one phone. Then we turn here, turn there.
And the thing is that in Korea, the weather was so cold. So we didn't want to like put out our phones to check the weather. And it was just really bad. A disaster.
Oh, and Korean maps are really hard to read because it's in Korean. So, and then like I'm also scared to ask for directions because I'm a tourist, right? Literally, my dad, he go and ask like this like pedestrian, right? Like this passerby on directions, and the guy literally jumped, and then we were like, okay, never mind, maybe we shouldn't ask for any more directions.
Your dad is so brave.
Right. I think, but then he was like a bit tired of us getting lost because I was the one doing the navigating because I'm also not that good. Just I have to do it because no one else wants to do it. Yeah. So then, okay, then enough about us lah. So what do you think? What role do y'all play, like the audience? What role do y'all play when it comes to traveling with our friends? There's like the planner. Are you the planner, the budget manager, the documenter, or like the navigator like us, like me, or like the follower? Then like in your opinion, Yiying, how important do you think these roles are when it comes to making a trip successful,
Okay. I think that the most important one is the planner because, there's this TikTok trend, right? Like type A and type B friends. So type A are like the planners and type B are people who just go with the flow. And I feel like type B friends need a solid plan to survive because they can't just like completely go with the flow. They must have something to fall back on, which is why I feel like type A friends are quite underappreciated because type B friends will be like, oh, why are you like complaining that you have to plan so much? We can just go with the flow. But they don't realize that like type A friends are actually helping them in a lot of ways. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, definitely. You can't have your whole friend group like so rash and so type B. Because I think, while maybe there are like rare successful cases, right? I think if everybody goes to a new country, foreign country, unprepared, right? Oh my God. Things are bound to go downhill. Then do you think you are type A or type B?
I'm more of a type B.
Oh.
But I have places that I want to go to.
Okay.
So I'm not like those people who are really reckless and don't have any plans. I have places that I want to go to, but I don't have like a solid plan. So I'm not like, oh, we go to place A first, and then we go to place B, and then we do this. I'm more of, oh, we go to this location, we see if there are any places that we want to go to that's around it, and then we make the plans on the day itself. What about you?
I think that's like a very good mix actually. I think mine's a bit weird in my like I'm not a huge fan of planning, but because I'm so anxious, I need to plan also. So it's like a weird mix between both. Like things like maybe what to eat and stuff like this, right? Usually I try and go with the flow, but maybe things like, oh, how are we going to get from the airport to our accommodations? How are we going to get from this place to this place? Like what transport we can use, right? I try to do my research about that beforehand.
I agree.
Yeah, especially if I'm going with my parents because, like I said, they literally only
rely on you.
Yeah, and they are the ones paying the money. So I guess I'm doing my job, Yeah, since I'm going on the trip for free anyways. Yeah.
Actually, when you travel with your friends, do you sponsor all of your expenses or do your parents offer to sponsor half for you?
Actually, I'll feel very bad. Like, I told my parents, like, oh, I feel very bad if you fork out the money for me. Like, of course, I'll be thankful, lah. Like, you know, I don't think my dad is watching this, but like, yeah, okay, but I try and sponsor my own trips because I don't want them to fork out money for like a trip that they are not even enjoying. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
You also use your own money?
I try to use my own, but the moment my parents find out that I'm traveling overseas without them, they will just send some money into my account
That's
without
so
me knowing. I know.
sweet.
And it's like, I love them for it because it's like, you really love me as your kid. Thank you, mommy and daddy. But yeah.
Wait, that's so nice though. And like, I also try to use my own money because that means that my parents cannot dictate what I spend on. And like, I can just use the excuse of like, oh, I'm paying for this anyway. Can you just let me go? You know, because my dad also tends to be quite anxious about where I go and how I travel and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's the benefits of like using my own money.
Right, me too. It's like you can do things that your parents don't really agree on.
Yeah. It's like, because I'm using my own money. Like, it's, you know.
Wait, but actually when you go overseas with your friends, do you document everything that you do to your parents? Or do you like show them the good side of things?
Oh, the funny thing is, right, like, I only call them for like the first 2 days. Then after that, right, okay, my mom is more receptive to me calling back. But my dad, he gets damn tired of me calling. So she's like, it's okay, just send me pictures.
Oh.
yeah, so, and because, okay, I'm like, me and my friends are quite guai, so we don't do anything too crazy.
Or is it just you don't want to expose it here?
Oh, don't
We
anyhow.
can talk about it
No,
in private, you know?
I'm super quiet. By like 10 p.m., I'm like in the hotel room, okay? Because my social battery also dies like very easily. So basically, like for the first 2 days, I just call them. Then I get tired of it. Then I just said, then like occasionally throughout the rest of the trip, I just like drop them a text like, oh, I'm here. Oh my god, like isn't this so nice?
Oh.
Yeah. But sometimes I get like lackluster reactions in the family group chat. So then I'm just like, whatever.
So it's not you who gave up, it's your
yeah,
parents.
it's my parents, I guess. Yeah.
Actually, for me, I video call them every night.
That's so nice.
Like, we have a family group chat. So I video call my mom, my dad, and my sister.
Oh, that's so nice.
And my sister will be like, I miss you. And I'll be like, I miss you too. Then I'll be like, no, I don't. I love where I am.
Bro, you rich bait, huh?
But I love my sister though.
Older or younger?
Older, by 10 years.
I did not know that also.
We are finding out so many things
that's
today.
Insane. Okay.
But yeah, I do call them every night. I think that I am a pretty guai kid.
Yeah, you sure? Like are there like any things you do that you overseas that you don't want your parents to know, like you don't tell them about?
Have is have lah.
Oh.
Have is have lah.
Wanna share it here?
No.
Oh, okay.
What's
the most tame one?
most tame one?
Yeah.
Okay, fun fact. Okay, story time, right? In Taiwan, there was this like $200 thing where it's like a lucky draw.
$200.
So you scan it, then you get like $200 SGD lucky draw, but in like Taiwan money.
Okay.
So 2 of my friends won the lucky draw, and we could spend that money on 7-Eleven.
Is that the one where the moment you land in Taiwan, then you try and get okay. Yes.
So we had late night runs, supper runs, and it involved a lot of drinking.
A lot. Like
A lot.
one person buy how many bottles?
2 or 3.
Okay, 4 people. Wow. Then one person drink all 3.
Yeah.
Bro, you're drinking the alcohol like the water.
And it was like every night. Because it was free.
Okay, makes sense.
It was free.
Gotta
It was
make your
free.
money's worth.
And we
that's
had like
really nice.
and we had like onigiri and like a lot of food. It was so
Wait,
fun.
speaking of onigiri, right? Okay, I'm not too sure if I can share it online, but essentially, I ate onigiri on my train ride to Shifen, right? And oh my god, like I think it was spoiled or something, right? But I had to sit on the toilet bowl in the train for like so long. It was just such a terrible experience because I'm also very sensitive to like how clean public toilets are. So yeah, that was a freaking nightmare. And like sometimes it still keeps me up at night. Like, oh my god, I sat on that toilet bowl. I can't.
Was there anyone like knocking on the door?
Thank God no. Because it was quite an empty train. Because you know why? Because I took the wrong train. We took the wrong train all the way to Yilan, you know, and that's like 30 km away from Jiufen.
Wait, that was with your friends?
Yeah, but the funny part is, I think they're also more tight like what's it, type B?
Type B.
Type B. And like I'm type B so, but like I'm anxious. So then I'm just like, guys, we need to get back to where we are, where we need to go. But then they're like, oh guys, how about we take a day trip here? I'm like, girls, it is so cold here. My stomach is hurting. Can we please find a way to go back? Then I had to ask this like guardian angel of a lady who helped us. And yeah, I'm very thankful for her. Or else I don't think I'll be sitting here like right now. Yeah.
You'll probably be in somewhere in
For
Taiwan.
reals. Oh my god.
Right. I remember you told me you almost took the train out of Taipei.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it the same train?
Yeah, it was that.
Oh my gosh.
And it's okay, like one of my biggest fears actually, right, is to get like stranded somewhere that I don't know of. Like I don't know the people, I don't know the place. And yeah, so that was like legit very terrifying. So it's like the nerves plus like the stomach ache the onigiri gave me, right?
Also, aside from planners, another type of traveler that I think is severely underrated are the documenters.
Like your photographers.
I love my friends with digicams.
Oh, real.
If you have a digicam, I love you.
You're leeching off the pigs. I just know it.
I am.
Oh.
I am.
Wait, same though. Yeah.
It's like, you know, that there's always one friend who posts the Instagram stories and everyone else just reposts it. Yeah.
You just let them do their job when they like arranging all the plates. Like you want to eat, but you know you're going to get a good Instagram story out of this.
She's like the social media manager of the group.
Yeah. And actually, I try to document as much as I can on my trips also. But I don't know how like people on YouTube do it. I don't know how the vloggers do it, right? But oh my god, I literally by like the third day, I'm like actually like so done. I'm just so done. Yeah, and then I tried asking my mom to help me take like some videos of our
Is
trip.
she like the boomer type?
Oh my gosh, she's so loud with it. Like I'll be walking and then she'll be holding my camera. She's like, can you turn around? Shane's gonna buy bread today. And I was just like, oh my god, like can we like calm down? Yeah, it's actually very embarrassing thinking about it. Yeah.
Right, I feel like same. It's like, you know, there was one time I was in China with my mom and we were just walking through this garden and she was like, oh my god, this place is so nice. Can you like post for me? And I look at my surroundings and it's just like some grass and a wall. And I'm like, girl, where have you been?
Exactly. I guess it's the importance of being a documenter, a photographer of the trip.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and also this might come off like as a surprise, but I do think the followers are also quite important in a sense on the trip because when you go on a trip, right, you can't have everyone with strong opinions, you know what I mean? Like you need like some people to kind of like neutralize the whole atmosphere out. So like I guess people who just like follow and don't complain too much, I feel like they also make quite good additions to the trip lah.
It's like I saw this girl on TikTok. She was saying how in a couple, right, like men and women or like I don't know anything. I'm not like discriminating or anything.
Okay.
But like there must always be one with brain and one without. Because if two of y'all have very huge brains, y'all will argue.
But or like if, very strong-headed, both very strong-headed.
But if like one got brain and like one is more brainless, right, y'all won't argue as much.
Oh, that's true.
So y'all will like last longer. And I feel like the same thing applies with, you know, friend groups and traveling. Because y'all are spending what like 6-7 days, 24/7.
Yeah. And
arguments are bound to arise. Right. But speaking about arguments, there's this curse online. And
what is it? Why is it so like, ominous?
It's like the friend group curse.
Oh wait, I've heard of that. It's like either your group chat makes it out. Your trip makes it out of the group chat, or your group chat makes it out of the trip, right?
So, I'm quite curious. Have you had any friend groups fall out?
Actually, luckily for me, right, it's like my trip with my friends are quite okay because I think we're all quite easygoing people to begin with, right? And I think at the very start we told each other, we like established one another like, okay, there are times where I might like get annoyed, I might get like hangry or whatsoever, but just know that it's nothing too personal. It's just that because I'm overstimulated, I'm hangry and all that stuff. So then we told each other like, oh, if you're feeling not very well, like you feel like you're gonna scream at someone any moment, right? You just like give yourself time out so that you don't let like these irrational bursts of anger kind of like ruin your friendship forever. So I think that kind of really worked out for our trip.
Same. So yours approach is like just not talk about it.
Yeah, it's like knowing your boundaries and knowing other people's boundaries. What about you?
Actually, me too. I feel like me and my friends, the moment we feel like one of us is unhappy towards the situation, if we can solve it, then we will solve it. But if we feel like we can't solve it, right, we just let it be. Like, we won't talk about it during the trip. But if we feel like the problem is big enough such that, you know, it will happen in our friend group even when we are not traveling, then we will settle it outside the trip. Because I feel like, you know, when you are traveling together, all of you are just like tired and hungry because everyone has like plans and, you know, things to like tick off their bucket list, right? So arguments are just bound to happen.
Bound to happen, right? Especially when you spend so much time with each other. So I think, yeah, so then when you know fights will happen, right, I think the key to kind of like navigate this is is understanding that good friends don't automatically equate to good travel buddies. Because I feel like when you really spend 24/7 with your friends, right, that's when like one's like quote unquote true colors really kind of show. And sometimes, like I said earlier, like when you are traveling, it's very easy to get overstimulated, hungry, tired, and that can easily lead to arguments. However, like if you have mistaken your friend to if you mistaken your friend to be like a suitable travel buddy, then maybe it's important to understanding that things happen. Don't take it too personally, because at the end of the day, what you want is to leave this trip with like good memories and your friendship intact. Because if your friendship is broken like through the trip, right, then the trip is not gonna be a happy memory for you. So yeah, just be forgiving and understand that everyone has their moments. And like that's personally what I did. Yay.
Me too. I feel like we are quite similar lah. But I feel like a great way to test whether y'all are appropriate traveling buddies, right, is to go to Malaysia first.
JB.
JB.
JB day trip. Yeah, it's like all Singaporeans do.
JB, KL, Penang, Macau, Genting Highlands, or is it Genting? Genting.
Yeah, same thing lah.
Same thing. Like, y'all don't come for me.
Yeah,
Don't come for me.
Wait, so you have been to places other than JB with your friends?
I've been to KL, Penang, these two.
Oh, your drive, is it? Who drives? You?
My friend. Not me. I got no license.
Oh, wait, that's so
I'm
cool.
the passenger princess.
That's so cool.
Yes. Do you drive?
I'm still learning. Yeah, so
Still in the process.
Yeah. Hopefully I get it soon.
I wish. Good luck.
Thank you. So then I feel like maybe to kind of determine whether you and your friends are like suitable travel buddies, I feel like maybe a good way to determine this would be to figure out your own traveling styles. So I'm gonna drag you in with me and let's play like a little game sort of. So we're gonna pick two types of travelers. Like I'll give you two types of travelers, and you'll pick who you would rather travel with and why. Okay. So first, people who travel for a vacation versus a holiday. Okay, what I mean by that is people who kind of take this trip as a way to relax, or people who kind of want to do everything on the trip, want to eat everything, want to see everything, want to go everywhere to shop. Yeah.
Do I have to choose the extremes, or is it okay if I choose like in the middle?
Yeah, in the middle works. No, actually extreme more fun.
Extremes? Okay. Relax. Because to me, I feel like Singapore is really busy and hustling and everything. So if I want to go overseas, I don't want to hustle. I want to just sleep. And you might be like, oh, is there a point in like sleeping in overseas countries, but you can just like sleep in your bed? There is a difference. When you are in like Bali, right, you are sleeping with scenery around you. You are sleeping with sand and sea and mountains. Here you sleep in what? HDB blocks?
Lol. Okay, yeah, it's like a different vibe altogether, you know, yeah. Okay.
What about you?
Well, I think it really depends on the country I go to also, because if let's say it's like a country where there's a lot of things to do, a lot of shopping to do, a lot of sightseeing to do, then I would prefer people who, you know, maybe are more up for the hustle and bustle. Yeah, because I think the last thing I want to do is when I spend money to go to a country where there's a lot of things to do and people tell me they want to sleep and rest in the hotel. Yeah.
Is this when I realized that we can't travel together?
You can't say this on live. Yeah, but I think like you said, these are very extreme ends, and I personally, and maybe you too, like will prefer someone who
In the middle.
yeah, in the middle, like rest when we rest and really hustle and like shop when we can. Yeah. Okay, then I'll give you another one, okay?
Okay.
Planners versus people who don't like to follow a tight schedule. Kind of like the type A and type B situation we were talking about just now. So type A being like the people who
Plan.
and type B being the people who go with the flow more. Yes.
Personally, I would want to travel with someone who plans because, like I've said this, right? If you were to travel with someone who don't know anything, then you have to pick up the responsibility of planning. Because I am a firm believer that in any group or like in any friendship, right, there has to always be one person who plans something. Like there has to be a plan that is set in the itinerary. So you guys can follow it or like just make reference to it, but it has to be there. But that's just what I believe in. And for me, because I'm just not a very good planner, so
You
I
need
would
someone to
prefer it if someone did it for me.
real.
What about you?
I think same actually, planners, because I think it's always better to go in over prepared than having nothing prepared at all, because I don't really want to be dealing with like situations that could have been prepared for, you know. So I think I would definitely prefer planners. But again, with that said, I also can't with people who maybe force you to kind of stick to a timetable. Like maybe
Me too.
right? Like maybe 4 p.m. to 4:15 we need to be here. Then 4:15 on the dot to like 4:30 we need to be somewhere else. Yeah, I think that's very suffocating also. Then it kind of takes away the whole point of traveling as well. Yeah.
And it's like sometimes I just want to be asleep in my hotel.
Oh, that
like,
is
like I don't want to be outside anymore. But some people they are like, oh, but this is in our itinerary. Like we have to do it, and it just gets a bit suffocating, claustrophobic in a way.
Valid.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like they want to do it, but you don't want to do it.
Yeah. Then maybe I think that's when you kind of give yourselves like alone time on the trip also, you know?
So it's like you go back to the hotel first.
Yeah. Okay, then next. Do you prefer people who are... Actually, I feel like this is quite an easy choice, but anyways. Do you prefer people who are like perpetually late to things, like even on holiday? Let's say you're supposed to meet at like 9 p.m. at the airport, then this person just comes at 9:30. Or do you prefer people who are like more punctual? Like maybe we come like 3 hours before the boarding time and stuff.
Okay, I feel like when it comes to daily life, right, I'm okay if you're like 5 to 10 minutes late. But when it comes to traveling and when, you know, you booked your air tickets and your train tickets and like everything is kind of fixed, right? You can't like YOLO it.
Yeah.
Please be punctual.
Real.
Like, I'm just glad that all of my friends are pretty punctual people and we never had to, you know, like reschedule our planes and our flights and our trains because of that. But if I were to ever meet someone who turned up late for like a friend trip, I would probably just call the entire thing off. To be honest, would you? Would you?
I think I'll be really annoyed because when it comes to traveling, right, it also requires a lot of money from... Yeah, you put in a lot of money into this, and if like your friend is just like plain irresponsible and doesn't understand that traveling is very different from just meeting at like City Hall MRT for like for lunch or something, right? Then I think that's just not very nice. So definitely I'll prefer people who are very punctual, because or maybe because that's just like how my dad travels. Yeah, because he will make us go to the airport like 4 hours before, and 4 hours before the what's that, the boarding
time?
Yeah. And
Check-in.
the check-in is not even open, and then we just sit there like so maybe we came here too early, you know. Yeah, but I think in his words, it's always better to be safe than sorry lah. It's always better to be like punctual and prepared rather than you living off the adrenaline and stuff. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, my last question actually.
Okay, I'm
our
ready.
viewers, feel free to leave your choices in our comments also. So, do you prefer sightseeing or shopping or eating on
So
like your
3
holidays?
choices, but
Yes,
pick
3
one.
choices, yes.
Okay, I feel like I would divide it into 2, right? So sightseeing or shopping and eating. That's how I would do it, because I feel like shopping and eating is like the same. So depends on the country that I'm in. If it's a country with a lot of beautiful scenery, but like not a lot of shopping, right? Then of course sightseeing would be nice. But if it's a country with a lot of, shops and malls and it's like famous for its shopping culture, then of course let's just shop there. Right.
Real.
But eating is like the most important thing. Good food is amazing.
Real. Without good food, what is the essence of traveling? You know? I agree. And for me, right, I feel like this also depends on the kind of people I'm traveling with. With my friends, like we have stamina to shop and eat and everything. But with like maybe family, like especially with extended family, I feel like sightseeing is more their cup of tea. So then that's where maybe in my itinerary I try to include more sightseeing rather than just like full on shopping. Yeah, and thankfully eating is something that everyone enjoys. Who doesn't enjoy like good food? You know what I mean?
Oh, what do you think about traveling people with allergies? And it's like really common allergies.
Common allergies. Okay lah, I feel like that's when you need to understand. I feel like being understanding is very important because it's not like they chose to have these allergies,
No, but to me, I cannot.
Oh really?
I cannot.
Okay, like
Because, like I really love beef. And I have a friend who cannot eat beef.
Then what, you kick her out of the restaurant?
No.
Okay.
We agreed we cannot go to Korea together.
Oh.
Because Korea beef is like the best. So if we ever went to Korea together and you tell me that I cannot eat beef, right? We can't do this, man. Like this is the start of a friendship breakup.
No, then that's when you're being you're being understanding towards each other. You're not like forcing each other to kind of accept. So I think that is being understanding. I think that's smart also. Actually, I haven't traveled with anybody with like super severe allergies.
I have a friend who could only eat chicken.
Okay.
Like only eat chicken. No pork, no meat, no mutton.
No, nothing. No seafood.
No.
Okay.
Only chicken.
Just like super picky or just like
She just doesn't
cannot
like
eat.
it.
Okay, I get.
Then she forced all of her friends to only eat chicken with her.
Oh, that's not.
In the end, they broke up with her after the friend
No. Yeah, see, guys, that's the importance of being understanding. Yeah, when you travel and stuff like this. Wait, that's really quite bad. Because I feel like on trips, right, I try to make sure that everyone enjoys it to the best of their ability. Then we don't force anybody to compromise if there's no need to. Right? So, wow, that's quite sad actually. Maybe that's when they realized that they weren't suitable travel buddies.
And apparently, like, she would stay out late. And like, there was like a lot of disagreements between them.
Okay, so I think we've played like a pretty long game and topped the wall, right?
My mouth's a bit dry.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take a break and we'll see everyone in about 10 minutes time. Bye. so welcome back from the break. So just to give like a quick recap of what we did just now. Basically, we kind of picked between like two types of travelers and which we would rather travel with. For example, people who travel, who relax on vacation, and people who want to do everything. The planners versus the people who don't plan, and people who are perpetually late or like the punctual people, and whether you prefer sightseeing, shopping, or eating on trips. And if you want, you can always just leave your choices down in the comments. Yes. So I think just now we talked a fair bit about like maybe travelers that we don't really want to travel with. Yeah, so just talking about that just makes my head hurt. Okay.
Me too. Me too. Okay, but Shu Yen, let's talk about something that we both love, and I'm sure the audience loves as well, given that, you know, we are all foodies.
Drum roll.
Let's talk about
food! Yay! Okay.
More specifically, right? Not local food, but food that we found the most memorable from our travels.
Okay. Then we should talk about this sooner. Then maybe I'll have more energy.
Right,
Okay,
same.
but better late than never.
Yeah.
Okay, so super basic. And Yiying has called me basic for this, like, for don't know how long already. But I really enjoyed Myeongdong kalguksu when I was in Korea. It's just so good. Like, okay, like, maybe because it tastes a bit like ban mian, right? But the broth is so wok hei, it's so flavorful. And the noodles are so soft. Like, they're so starchy but so good. And then, it's just so good. And the kimchi is so good. And then the dumplings are so good. Sorry, my vocab is very limited, but it's so good. Like, I don't understand why you won't think it's so good.
Okay, I feel like it's nice. Like, I won't deny that it's amazing, that it's delicious. Obviously, I have more vocab than her. but
Okay.
I feel like there is better food in Korea. Food that, you know, you cannot make at home. Because I feel like Myeongdong kalguksu, right? As long as you're a decent enough chef, you can just cook the meat yourself.
Nah. Okay, but I'll hear you out.
Right? Okay, but, you know, given the standards that I just raised, right?
Yes.
I think that the best food that I had in Korea are the ones that you don't see online. It's the hidden gems.
Definitely.
It's those
Hidden.
that
Hidden gem. Okay. Was it really hidden?
it's really hidden.
Okay.
Like, I didn't know that place existed until after I went. My friend went onto Google and there were only 3 reviews.
On
that place.
That one legit.
So it was really damn hidden.
Okay.
Yeah, so okay, one of my hidden gems, right? I don't know the exact name of the restaurant, but it's in this dodgy red light district in Busan. Yeah.
What were you doing at the red light district?
It was next to the
Okay.
metro station.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was called like Texas Street or something, if you're like curious and you want to try. But there's this like fried chicken, pizza, and beer place in that red light district, and there was no one there, but the food was so good. It was amazing. The fried chicken, it was crispy and juicy, and it was just better than any fried chicken that I ever had in Singapore. Like, better than BHC, better than Wingstop, McDonald's, KFC. You list out every other chicken brand, right? It's better.
Better?
It's so good.
And but the kind of sad thing about these hidden gems is that you never actually remember the names of it because it's just so unexpected of a find, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And it's like there are a lot of other hidden gems, but I feel like I should leave you guys to find the hidden gems yourself, you know, to dig it out, dig the gems.
Real.
But as for food that, you know, are actually popular online, are like insanely raved about, one food place that I do think is worth checking out is the salmon noodles from Mipudong.
I've
really
never
good.
heard of that.
Oh, you never?
I've never heard.
It's really famous though.
I mean, not myself, the internet. Oops.
But is
Living
it
under a
because
rock.
like you don't like raw food?
Oh, yes. And it's literally raw salmon noodles.
Yeah,
right?
it's like raw salmon.
Okay.
Sashimi.
I guess to each your own, to each your own.
Have to each our own, man. By the way, speaking of Hongdae, right? Have you seen the Hongdae guy on TikTok?
Yeah.
Are you open-minded? Are you
Can
open-minded?
someone get this girl away from me, please?
Can I put my number in your iPhone 16 Pro Max?
Wait, no, but actually, I heard there's an actual thing, you know, like there's like that guy wasn't exaggerating.
Oh,
like it
really?
actually happens. And
Oh.
I don't know, man. Like, cause I know Hongdae, the night scene is quite like lively.
Oh, but have you went to Hongdae before?
I have, but
Oh.
when the sky is still like bright.
Right. So you never experienced
yeah.
the-
Like I just
the
go there.
Hongdae.
Yeah, I just go there for the shopping, the tanghulu, and like the photo booths. Then I finish that red brick street, right? And I was like, okay, bye, gone. Yeah, so I never really stayed until like very late.
Actually, I've been to like Hongdae at night
Oh,
before, and it really is quite scary.
is it because you dare to club? I
No,
know.
I'm not.
Okay.
I feel like the Korea clubbing scene is quite
Oh.
dangerous.
Okay, yeah,
Because,
definitely.
You know, like you've heard of all the scandals. There's like the Burning Sun case.
Mm.
Yeah, so I just didn't feel that I was safe,
Safe, yeah.
going there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Always stay safe, guys.
But
yes.
what do you think about like the importance of safety when traveling? Like, do you think it's important? Do you think it's something that, you know, if you are going to a relatively safe country, you can just ignore all the safety precautions? Or do you like do everything even when you're in a safe country?
I'm definitely someone who prioritizes like safety over anything. Cause like even aside from myself, right, I always try to look out for the safety of my friends, because like when we decide to go on a trip together without our parents, right, it's like we kind of promise to like, you know, ensure that everybody is safe and sound. And it's always better to be safe than sorry. So just always, what do they call it? Don't give benefit of doubt when you're overseas, especially alone. Yeah, so that's like how my philosophy when it comes to traveling. Yeah.
So any safety tips?
Safety tips, just really just be on your guard, you know.
your guard.
Yeah, like okay, like when your gut feeling feels off, right, just trust it, because usually our gut feeling is right. But
No,
thankfully there hasn't been any like weird incidents or
No,
stuff.
because it's like I've seen those like TikTok traveling tips, right? Where they put like a glass cup on the door, so that when people open it from the outside when you are sleeping, you can hear the glass drop. So it's like a safety precaution. Or like they buy those like door locks, so like they can't open it from the outside.
Wow, this is quite. Wow, I think I would cry.
And
my
there's-
heart would drop if I hear the glass
And there's
drop.
those like hidden cameras also.
Oh yes.
you
That
check for that.
like okay. I did try to check for it once, because I've been to Korea twice. Right? I tried to check it the first time, but by the second time I was a bit like tired, so I didn't really check. But it's just very unfortunate and so scary to think that, you know, you might encounter these hidden cameras without you ever knowing. Yeah.
Because when I was in Korea, there were actually multiple instances in my hotel where we couldn't lock the door when we wanted to leave
Oh my
the room.
god.
So we had to call like the hotel manager. But it kept happening such that we thought that it was
Something was-
intentional.
Something was suspicious.
Yeah,
right?
but thankfully nothing happened. lah.
That's good. I'm glad you said.
And it was just like two girls, like me and my friend. So it was really dangerous, though, I felt.
That's good. That's good that like y'all kind of like looked out for each other and what was on your
Right.
gut. Like it's sad that we have to encounter such things, but it's always to be better safe than sorry. Okay, well that got a bit deep, but away from Korea, right? Because I feel like we did talk about Korea a lot, right?
Yeah, a
okay, but
lot.
because we love Korea. Like it's such a nice place to visit all the time.
안녕하세요. 감사합니다.
No, I'm joking. Then what other, like, because you've been to Taiwan, been to China and everything, right? Are there any other food you find very memorable?
Okay, for Taiwan, right, I really, 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 really love this black pepper bun from Raohe Night Market.
The one at the very start of the street.
Yes.
Okay,
Honestly,
okay.
right, it's like one of those things that you look at it online, you think like, oh, black pepper. How can that taste good?
How good can that
But
taste,
then
right?
all of your friends say, oh, but it's famous though. Let's just try it.
Yeah.
So we
Tourist
eat it.
activities.
Yeah, indeed. So we try it and then we're like, wait a minute. Since when did black pepper taste so good? Did you have that feeling as well? I feel like you've tried it before.
I did. And okay, cereal, I don't remember much of the taste because I'm personally not a black pepper fan. And I think over there I had like super good like dumplings, like 生煎包. I think they're like pan fried dumplings, something like that,
It's
right?
like a smaller bao, but it's like crispy at the bottom.
Yes. And the tanghulu at Raohe, right, is so freaking so good because they freeze the strawberries
my
and then it's sugar coated. So it's not like lukewarm strawberry. The outside is like cold and then the inside is like lukewarm. Like the whole thing is actually like frozen and it's so delightful. And like I know this is a bit ironic, but I think the ichiran I had in Taipei was so freaking good.
Oh my gosh.
Cause like I think maybe because we waited 2 hours. in the
So
cold
like,
air.
it had
for
to
it.
be good.
Yes, it had to be good, but it was genuinely so good. Yeah, and then and like Guangzhou, wow, Guangzhou's food is so good. I don't know whether it's because my palate is more used to that, right? But like the pigeon, okay, I know it sounds a bit like suspicious, but like the grilled pigeon is so juicy. It might be like the chicken you had in Busan, you know. It was so juicy. Like the moment I split the pigeon, right? Like, wow. It's so
Now I'm
crispy.
curious.
Yeah,
Now
you
I'm
really
curious.
should.
Because the Busan fried chicken is like on the top of my food rank. It's so
Oh, okay,
Mm,
okay. You need to find something to beat that. Maybe they'll beat that. And then I
Maybe,
don't know. I
maybe.
think like Cantonese people just do like their clay pot dishes so good. Like they just fry like they just what they put cauliflower in their clay pot, right? And wow, it's like the best thing I've ever had. But it's also like not anything like too crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. But is there a food that, you know, you thought that it would be nice, but actually let you down in the end?
Yeah, actually, what was it? Oh, okay. Basically, in Guangzhou, right? It's famous for their dim sum. So there's a lot of different chains that you can go to. So then the very first chain that we tried was called Dian To De. And in Cantonese it's Dim To Tak. But oh my god, it was it was not that good for people. Like I didn't know why people were like glazing it so much. But me and my mom tried it and it wasn't that good. But then another we went to another chain that was like not really like popular on like international TikTok and stuff like that. But it was so good. So the locals know what's good, man. The locals know
Hashtag
what's up.
hidden gems.
Right.
Okay, for me, it's not really a specific place, but it's a category of food that I've had in Taiwan that I feel like doesn't live up to its hype.
Okay.
You want to guess what it is?
Is it what's that? 卤肉饭.
No, not really. It's a drink.
What? Bubble tea?
I feel like bubble teas in Taiwan, right?
Okay.
It's not that good. It's
Wait,
not
legit?
as what people think it is.
Oh.
Like I would choose Chicha over any Taiwanese bubble tea brand. Any day.
Interesting. Controversial statement number one. Oh, that's interesting though. But I think surprisingly, China does their teas very well.
Oh yeah, I
Like
agree.
literally every day, I drank like 2 bubble tea chains.
Ooh.
Yeah. This because I need to try everything. But I feel like in Taiwan, maybe they focus more on like milk tea and like the
Maybe.
boba, the pearls.
And it was too milky for me.
Oh, you prefer when there's more of a stronger tea taste. Okay, that's interesting. And I think just now, right, we talked about like maybe visiting like a lot of famous places, right? But then there's also like discourse on the internet saying like you shouldn't go to this because a lot of people go to that. Don't be basic and stuff like this. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it, you know?
Same.
Right? Because I feel like if you're a tourist, you're only going to be there like a few times. Then you might as well just do tourist things. Like the tourist things are meant for you as tourists to do, you know? Yeah.
And I feel like if it's famous famous for a reason.
Oh, yeah,
Like
definitely.
if you were to just blindly go to a place, right, it could be not good. But if you were to go to a hyped up place, then it's definitely good.
That's true. Like,
Yeah.
at most you maybe have your expectations a bit like lowered, but like there are tourist places for a reason. But also at the same time, right, when you're at these tourist places, right, sometimes you hear like random Singlish or like a Singapore accent. Then you're like, wait, hang on a minute. Like that's my Singaporean.
I have story time.
Yes.
So there was one time I think it was in Busan. I was queuing for this really famous solongtang. It's like pork. But it's like
Solongtang is
pork soup.
bone.
Pork bone soup.
Okay.
With
Yes.
like rice, and it was really famous. So I was in front queuing, right? Then behind, I heard this group of Singaporeans. They were like, "Walao, why the queue so long? They're so cold some more." Then I whipped my head back, and it was legit like a group of Singaporeans. So after I went to that place and I posted on my
Instagram?
like food, right? My friend replied to me, and she was like, "Wait a minute,
Were you there?
my friend was there also." So I went to ask her. I was like, "Oh, when was he there?" Then she was like, "Oh, I think 10 a.m." And I replied, "Wait, I was there at 10 a.m. also." So I asked her, was he with like a group of 3 other guys and like 2 girls? And she was like, "Yeah." Then I'm like, "Wait a minute,
Super small.
I think I met your friend."
Lol, super small world. Oh, and someone said the Busan pork bone soup was so bland for me. Do you have any good Do you try any good ones in Busan?
The one that I had was really good.
Was it a hidden gem or do you like meet Singaporeans?
It was really
there also?
famous though.
Oh,
Okay,
Not bad.
I feel like pork bone soup, right? It's bland if you eat it by itself, but you have to eat it with like all the kimchi and like the garlic and like spring onion, and you just like load it up. Because to me, I had it in winter. So it was like, outside super cold, then inside is like warm and like hearty and comforting.
Oh yeah, because they have a lot of like spices and stuff for you to customize and stuff like this. Yeah, so maybe our fellow commenter can try that too. Yes.
You have to try it with like all the side dishes, all the, like sauces. I know some of them might look intimidating, like like raw onions, raw garlic, but just try it. Like
I agree.
it's better to try it because if they serve it with it, then it has to be a good combination, right?
And kind of bringing back to like the whole Singapore, like finding Singaporeans overseas. This is maybe it's like an unpopular opinion, right? Or like maybe it's just a weird take. But I feel a bit comforted when I see some Singaporeans overseas. I'm like, wait, like no, same country, solidarity. Then I feel like, or maybe because I'm just like anxious all the time, but it just feels comforting, because I don't want to be in like a ulu place where I like know nothing
And it's like
about.
alone.
Yeah, which is like ironic because I feel like when you go overseas, you need to experience like a different culture, different people type of thing. So maybe there's like a mindset that I might need to change.
Maybe.
But I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, unless it's like there's the overload of Singaporeans that then maybe then it won't feel like I'm overseas or anything. Because actually when I went to Taiwan, right, like Jiufen, you would think most of the people there were Taiwanese, right? No, I heard like mainly Koreans, Chinese, like mainland Chinese people and like Japanese people like all around. Then I was like, wow, this one is really like tourist attraction, Yeah.
No, but I feel like I don't like it when there's too many Singaporeans around. Because that just means like it's a tourist trap. And I want to try the food that like the locals eat.
Oh, that's true. That is a problem of the of tourist trap.
One of the best food that I've had in Korea, right, was those that like no one around me spoke any English.
Oh, but isn't that a bit intimidating?
But the food is good though.
Oh, that's true. Good food always wins.
I don't really care about like being scared. I just want good food.
Okay.
But that's just me.
Okay, I guess. I think for me, because I feel a bit embarrassed when I cannot speak their language. And I feel bad because then I have to kind of like force my way through with English.
Actually, I'm quite curious. When you go to a foreign country, right, do you attempt to learn their language?
I try, but it's very embarrassing.
It's like I try to learn Korean.
Yeah.
But my Korean pronunciation is not very good.
Oh, mine also, yeah.
So I just don't speak it.
No, same. No, because it's so embarrassing when I attempt something in Korean and someone replies it and they reply in English. I'm like, wasted, bro, wasted.
It's like there was one time I was in Korea Daiso, right?
Yes.
Then the cashier asked me whether I wanted a plastic bag in Korean. So I wanted to reply no.
Okay.
English, like
No.
right? Like no.
You do this to her like
I
no.
wanted to do this.
Okay.
Then, you know what I said instead? I was like, 不用. My brain malfunction.
Wait, no, the same thing happened to me in Taiwan. I was like, I wanted to say 谢谢, right? I freaking said like 感谢합니다. And then I was like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
Like,
Yeah.
She knows Korean.
And
I
then
know
you
English,
谢谢her.
And then I spoke Chinese.
谢谢. I think you were a bit nervous. Then like everything is just like kind of jumbled up,
Then my friend looked at me. She was like, what did you just say?
Lol.
Then I'm like,
let's just pretend we didn't hear that. But I think they always would appreciate it if we try speaking, because I think trying is important lah. It just shows that you're not like you don't go in like fully ignorant and stuff like this. Yeah, so I think trying is important, and if it fails, then at least you try.
Yeah.
At least you try, because I feel like usually people are quite receptive to when you try.
Yeah, it's like that time I was in the fried chicken place in Korea, right? Then the food was so good. When I went to pay, I was like, 맛있어요. 맛있어요. She looked at me, she was like, 감사합니다.
Wait, it's like
it was
an
so
ajuma?
sweet. It's an ajuma.
That is so
she's
cute.
sweet. Because, okay, basically that place, right, if you paid in like credit card, like foreign credit card, right, you'd have to pay like 5 times the money. So
5 times.
And I didn't know. So she warned me. She was like,
Wait, that's so
you cannot
nice.
pay with credit card, you pay with cash.
Oh, that is so sweet.
I love my ajumas, bro. They're so
That's so
cute.
sweet. That's sweet. That's
Have you
sweet.
had any like wholesome experiences overseas, or do you feel like everyone is out there to get you?
I've had my fair share of like interesting people and my fair share of like really nice people. Like I said just now, right? Like this kind lady who brought us back to Taipei after on the wrong train. But also there are experiences whereby like we were in Korea, right? And then like this group of guys, they just like pointed at us and they're like, oh my god, these people are like foreigners. Then I was just like, okay, yeah.
That's so racist.
Yeah, okay, but they spoke in Korean, so they probably thought I didn't understand, but my years of K-drama knowledge, right? And I couldn't understand that. I was just like a bit like, okay, didn't have to say it like that, you know? And then, and I think like maybe like a small culture shock is that places in like Japan and Korea, right? Like you usually need to order like one portion per person. But I guess it's not I feel like it's not a very Chinese thing to do because like we love sharing, you know? So then my mom also loves sharing by nature. And then she almost fought with like the freaking auntie in like Myeongdong over there.
Your mom fought with the auntie in Myeongdong.
Yeah, in English.
Your mom is a badass.
Yeah. No,
Your mom
it's
is a
so
badass.
Embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
No, but why did she fight though?
No, because like I think we weren't very like hungry, so then my mom didn't want to order like one portion for everybody because we cannot finish. But then like that is like how they do it over there. So then they couldn't come to an agreement, so we just left. So yeah. So but that's just about understanding like their culture and stuff like this, lor.
So like culture shock.
Yeah. Any huge culture shocks on your end?
To me, I feel like, especially in Korea, right, people are much more self-reserved.
Oh.
Like I thought that in Singapore people minded their own business, but in Korea, right, people really mind their own business. Like you could do like the most stupid and funny things, like in a subway station, right, and they wouldn't care.
They'll just like they just keep looking at their phone.
Actually, one other story time, right? So you know, have you been to Korea?
Girl, I've been talking so much about Korea. Oh, yeah, what do you mean? Okay. Yes, but yes.
Yes, you've been to
Blooper
Korea.
cut. Okay,
So
yes.
right, so
Okay.
right. So in Korea subway station, it's like it's a rolling one where you like push, then you know
The what
I
thing?
mean? Like those like gantry.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It's a rolling one. Yeah.
So mom got stuck there also.
So I got stuck there like multiple
Oh,
times. Then I learned to
okay.
speak Korean. Then my friend was like outside the station already. Then I see got no officers around me. So you know what I did? I crawled underneath.
Okay, desperate times calls for desperate. I feel like I would do that also though.
No, and you want to know how many times I did that?
Oh, it was not once
5.
Oh my. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do to get out of it lah.
I was in like my puffer and like my
shit.
winter wear and my bag. And then I just like threw my bag on the opposite side. And then I crawled underneath.
That's dedication, girl. But I think I would have low-key done the same. Or I would have crawled over. Because I'll be so desperate at that point, you know. Cannot speak Korean. Then like
No,
nobody
but
want
it's
to help
like
me.
no, but the thing is, right? Like first time it was very intimidating.
Uh-huh.
Because I felt like everyone was staring. But the moment I crawled underneath and I looked up,
You realize like no one cares.
was looking.
Oh. They all minding
so I was
their
like,
own
okay,
business.
let me just continue crawling.
You just got enabled, bro. By their like lack of reaction. Yeah. And like speaking of which, like actually culture shocks are. Oh, you know, in Japan, right, in shoe shops, right, they will help you wear your shoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, but I feel damn bad.
Yeah, that's why. I feel so bad. But then, like, you look around, right, you realize that everybody is having their shoes tied by, like, the Onitsuka, like, store, Onitsuka Tiger's, like, store employee. And they only let you wear, like, one shoe. They don't let you wear both. I don't know, maybe they're, like, afraid you'll run away with the shoe or something. Yeah, but they...
Run away with one shoe. Where do they get the other shoe from?
That's why you cannot run away with one shoe. That's why they only let you wear one shoe.
No, but you can like run away with one shoe
but would
from
you-
one shop, then run away from another
shop.
shoe.
But would you
from
want
another
to?
shop.
Would you want to, you know? They're trying to cut their chances, bro. So yeah, I think like in that sense, like Japanese customer service is really very good. Because I can't speak Japanese.
Japan.
I bet my
Are you
Japanese,
speaking as the whole country?
like Japanese at all, right? But they were so nice and so patient with me, you know. And I think that was just like so sweet. Like I think it really made my like Tokyo experience like so nice. Yeah.
Oh, this is not very like culture shock, but the Korea chopsticks.
Oh, the flat one.
It's a flat one. I cannot use.
I also.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we both
Maybe
use
it's just-
spoons.
Oh really? You don't like
I
just
don't use the
try
chopsticks
oh,
because I
at
cannot
all.
use.
Okay.
It's damn flat. Like
Oh, that's true.
I hold the kimchi, right? The kimchi fall down.
Oh my, because it's very heavy also, I feel. So it's just, and I cannot even use chopsticks the correct way already.
Same.
Right, okay, so maybe it's just like skill issue for
Mm.
real.
And it's damn short.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like
I thought it's quite long on
China
the longer
one is
end.
like this big. Then Korean one is like this big.
Nah, no. I think it's the opposite.
Mm.
Really. I guess it's time to go back to Korea to find out.
Maybe
I think
I got short-term memory.
maybe who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so actually this has been very, very fun. You know, very fun topic to discuss because something
Indeed.
we are both very passionate about lah. But good things do come to an end, unfortunately. So, but before you think you can go home, right?
Oh, cannot.
Okay, yeah, cannot yet. Okay,
Aiyo,
calm
aiyo.
down. So, what are some places that you would like to visit in the future?
Okay. In the future, for me, Australia.
Oh, why?
Because got a lot of cute animals. Have you seen Australia got this like new travel program?
Oh,
like,
legit?
Like they're trying to encourage tourism. So they have like those advertisements, right? And they show like koalas and kangaroos and like a lot of cute animals.
Wait,
So
I didn't know
cute.
that. Wait, but I thought like low-key the general sentiment or like the stereotype that people have of Australia is that there's a lot of big bugs. Like you know the spider is this big
But
one
it's
on
like
the wall.
but it's like in the rainforest. It's not
also
like
you only hang out in the rainforest in Australia. So what you want to do is where you want to go is the rainforest in Australia.
No. I want to go to like all the city area
like
where they got all the cute animals, but no bugs.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I can do the bugs. That's spiders.
Same. No.
I also cannot. I
No,
cannot.
no.
Eh, but you know apparently right, kangaroos, right? Like kangaroos can kill you. Like
Do you see how quickly that smell disappeared from my face?
so maybe you can reconsider. But yeah, just stay safe. Staying safe is very important overseas.
No, but I've seen those like buff kangaroos. And it's like with like all the muscle definition.
Oh, it is a bit scary. I wouldn't want to.
No, but they're so cute though. I love kangaroos.
Really?
Okay, kangaroos or koalas?
Koalas.
Koala. Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a koala keychain in my bag.
Oh, that's so cute. That's good. They're so small and cute, and they don't harm me. I think.
You think?
I think
They
we
might.
will never know.
They
We'll
might.
never know. We will never know. But I think earlier you also I think you also told me before that like you want to check out the music festivals.
I do.
Oh, okay. Please tell me
I
more
do, I
about
do.
that.
Okay, so basically, right, I really love like loud music. Like this is very unconventional, but I prefer loud music over like soft R&B any day.
Oh.
Like I wake up, right, and the first thing that I listen to is like 160 BPM tumsi music.
Wait, why? Why? Like that keeps you awake?
Yeah, it keeps me awake.
Oh, that's
And it
interesting.
makes my heart race.
Oh, you like that jittery feeling. Oh, that's interesting. So do they? I don't know. Maybe do their music festivals there do this kind
It's
of
like
music
it's
more?
like more like tumsi, you know.
Oh wait, that's interesting. Oh.
So I really want to go to Australia for like all the music festivals, hear like the genres they play and all that, and just like make friends lah, socialize more.
That's interesting. Okay, I think for me, not to be basic, but I would love to go to Europe or maybe the US. I don't know lah, just somewhere maybe outside of Asia, but maybe like more specifically talking about Europe, right? Actually, like the other day, my dad showed me his old pictures when he went to like London and Paris with his friends, and he told me he spent all his money there. But like okay, and I don't know, it's just very cool. Like it has that vibe, you know, like you're young, broke, and but still traveling, you know. Okay, yeah, it has like a certain vibe of its
Why
own.
are you romanticizing
I don't know,
this?
but the pictures look so cool. The pictures look so cool, and there's also I feel like Europe itself has a lot of historical buildings, like
So
the
the
Palace
Eiffel
of
Tower.
Versailles. I don't know whether historical or not.
The Eiffel Tower.
I don't think so. Okay, but that one is still nice to see when it's glittery at night, you know. And it's just some place where I really wanna visit. And I think the US maybe. Like, okay, honestly, I've always had a very romanticized like image of New York City in my head. So maybe I want to go and like try and see how New York City is like.
Actually, I want to go to New
Oh,
York City.
yes.
But a huge concern of mine when I travel to foreign countries, right, is the racism.
Oh, yeah.
Like, have you faced any racism in like foreign countries? I know in Korea you mentioned, right, there was like group of guys who were like, oh, they are foreigners. But have you faced like really blatant racism?
Thankfully, no. Like maybe sometimes you can feel them being a bit like more hostile to you, but maybe that's more like xenophobia and stuff like this. But like outright blatant racism, thankfully, I didn't have such experiences.
Me too. But I feel like as long as you don't provoke other people intentionally, they won't come up to you and be like, hey, you know?
Oh, wait, but I've seen video clips though, like of like people posting about their experiences with like racist remarks and stuff like this. Like places in Barcelona, right? They're very against like tourism. Okay, yeah, and they will literally just outright like hit you on the head and stuff like this. Yes, it's quite bad. So keys always to be safe.
Yeah.
Yes. And of course, we're not forgetting you, our viewers. So please let us know where you want to visit next. And we would love to hear from all of y'all. Yeah, because enough about us.
Yes, and you would like to know more about you guys. So if you liked today's episode, do follow SMUBE on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Say what you wanna say, and thank you for spending your time with us today. Till next time, I'm Yiying.
And I'm Shu Yen. Bye.